the black. Let's go.
Hey, you sick, twisted freaks, it's Roley. How you doing? Welcome to the show. I heard you missed us. We're back. I say us and we like, you know, the voices in my head are a thing. They are. Never mind. Hi. So, this is the first show back on the Roley podcast from the season that we did recently called This Pirate, and the character of this pirate where I got rid of my angsty bullshit in one way, and now we're moving on to another phase of life where I get rid of my angsty bullshit in another way, and I hope you like it. If not, the door is there, and feel free, vaya con Dios, mi amigo. Did you learn Spanish? Shut up. No, I just want to make sure if you learned, you took some time off. Did you pick some things up? Yeah. Like what? Medication, but apparently it's not working. Why, don't worry about it. Friends and neighbors, that sounded preachy. Well, why not? Let's move with it. I am a person who has changed quite a bit over the course of my life. In the beginning, it was dark, and I was a one-celled organism. Today, I can dress myself. That's a bit too general for you. Let me drill down a little bit more. I'm a person that has changed quite a bit over the course of my young adult and adult life, to the point where if you think I'm a dick now, you didn't want to know me when I was 20, kids. And I've talked about that many times over the course of this here podcast, or any podcast that I've done over the years. I am not who I used to be. I used to be a person who was very into myself, self-centered, narcissistic. I was a toxic personality. I've gone through a lot of therapy and a lot of soul searching, and I have dug myself out of a deep, dark, black fucking hole, and I am a person who is much better off today as a result because I've done the work. And that's not a brag, because if you knew me back then, you would know that there was a lot of work to do. But I will tell you that little imp of the perverse still lives in the back of my head, and every once in a while he scratches at me and says, you really should be a dick right now, and I fight that, but you know what? It's one of the reasons why this podcast exists, so I can get this stuff out of my system. Podcasting is a cry for help. If you didn't already know that, hi, I'm Chris. Pay attention to me. All right, so we're going to move on. So, over the course of the past 18 months, and I should explain my obvious bias when it comes to this. COVID ate my job about 18 months ago, and I'm still not over it because it was the best job I've ever had. Might be the best job I'll ever have. I liked the people. I liked who I worked for. And I'm a little pissed about it. But so much so that actually when I had the chance to go back to that company in October of last year, I jumped at the chance and then realized, oh my God, that was a bad decision. I ended up with panic attacks. I thought I was having a heart attack about Memorial Day of this year, and I had to stop because I started having mental health issues. Why? Well, there's a few reasons for that. I thought we would be back in an office by now. I thought that by the summer, I could go back to the karaoke bar. I could do, what's the technical term? Things! I thought I could do things again. And you motherfuckers, not all of you, some of you are not motherfuckers. Don't ask me to drill down on that. Some of you may not like the answer. But what I'm saying is that the general motherfucker, the global motherfucker among you is really pissing me off. And it should piss all of us off. So all of you who are not the global motherfucker, if you would turn around and point at the global motherfucker and say, you motherfucker, what is up with you? Because I remember around summertime that we were going to have an opportunity to actually get the band back together again, and no. And now it's Halloween. And I remember now last year we did not have the vaccine. And we came into the fall. We have Labor Day where everybody got together and had a cookout and swap spit. We have Halloween where everybody's going to trade candy and swap spit. We're going to have Thanksgiving where I get to go fuck with your crazy Uncle Albert in the basement, watching whatever the fuck conspiracy YouTube bullshit that is, and everybody's going to sit at the table, eat turkey, argue with each other, and swap spit, and we're going to do it again in Christmas. And I don't know. I mean, what's the name of the variant after holy shit? Full disclosure, I am vaccinated. I got my vaccine in March and the second shot in April, and I don't regret a fucking thing. Now, here's a little twist in the yellow brick road for you. You have free will, okay? And you can do whatever the fuck you want. Some of the people that I have known in my life who are Christians, people of faith, evangelicals, whatever, every single one of them at one point has told me, God gave you free will. Now, I am not a person of faith, okay? I feel the need to put that out there. I have not been a person of faith ever. I was raised Catholic. Clearly, I'm not. I'm kidding. I am, because I was raised Catholic and I had questions about the Catholic faith at the age of 15 or 16, I've not been back to church since in any meaningful form. Obviously, I've been back inside a church. I've buried 2 parents. But every person that I know of faith has told me, you have free will, right? And they tell me that to say, well, you can choose to go with God or you can choose to do whatever the fuck it is you're doing right now. But just know there's a consequence for that action. Back at you, motherfuckers. Listen to me. You have free will. But you know what? There's a consequence for that action. And you know, here's the problem that I have with some of you motherfuckers. The global motherfucker, okay? You want to fuck around, but when it comes to find out, you are heading your ass for the hills and not coming back, are you? That is, what's the engineering and technical term for that? Bullshit. That is bullshit. And you know on some level it's bullshit, don't you? Of course you do. Because you told it to me, right? There's a consequence for your actions. Yeah, I know. I get a nice little crease on my shoe every time. That's not what you're talking about? Shit. On one level, I mean, you've got to believe that what you're doing right now is bullshit. You've got to know that. And I think on one level or another, I think you do. But you're in it now. You know, you're in the fuck around phase. I'm stuck in the fuck around phase. And as I've said, there's going to be a time, and it's not just COVID. It's not just that. This is a life thing, man. If you're going to fuck around, there's going to be a point where you find out. And that's when we find out what kind of person you are. Well, what about you? I own my shit. I own my shit. And believe me, I have fucked up quite a lot. A lot. I mean, a lot. I've fucked up a lot. But you know what? The first thing I do is own my shit now. And I don't think for the large part, a lot of you people that are being dicks right now, I don't think you people are being adult. I don't think, and look, this is Roley talking. If I don't think you're adulting, you ain't adulting, because I am the low bar. You can step over me. I am a bar that is basically on the ground. Okay, you can surpass my efforts. I am the bad example. It does not take much to, if you put yourself doing the right thing, finally, maybe, and me next to you, and you do the right thing, people go, what a great, wow, look at you. Aren't you awesome? And I'm over here going, guys, and just, yeah, we know. Look at Karen. That was so, you guys are fucking around, and yeah, you haven't found out yet, and I understand that, but there's going to be a time when you are. Guarantee it. It's the circle of it. That's going to happen. And I'm going to watch whether or not you run for the fucking hills or if you stand there and own your shit. Am I going to do anything about it? No, I'm just going to look at you. That's it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I figured. Because I don't need to do anything. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to be anything. The only thing that I control is my reaction to outside shit, right? That's the only thing that I can control. The other half of that is that you can gaze upon my field of fucks and see that it's barren. I got no more time, no more energy, no more fucks, no more nothing. My fuckometer is broken. My fun meter is pegged. I got nothing left. I am a 51-year-old man. That is a reality. And one of the things that I have learned over the past, 5 years or so, is that I get to choose what I spend my energy on. Because that's just something that I have to manage. Right? Not just because of the mental health aspects of it, which is a thing. But I'm getting older, guys. You know? And if I spend my time and energy on the wrong thing, when the right thing comes along, I ain't got shit. I'm just saying that at my stage of life, one of the things that I have realized gives me more breathing room in my day is that I pick and choose what I want to pay attention to, what I engage with. And some of you fuckers, I just don't have time for you. I don't have the energy to deal with you. I am full on Pontius Pilate with your ass. As you get older, I wish this upon you in the best way possible. As you get older, you're going to find that you do not have to have an opinion about everything. You don't have to engage in everything. You don't have to pay attention to everything. And you don't have to get mad about everything. Pick your battles. And if you're a person I choose not to deal with today, yeah, it ain't personal. Unless it is, in which case I'll tell you it's personal. But hey, I mean, other than that. Yeah, that's a way to end it, right? Right. Fuck around. Please find out if you fuck around. And if I'm, and I really don't give a fuck either way. But I really would like to go back to the karaoke bar, if you wouldn't fucking mind. And that's going to do it for this episode. Find me on the social medias at Chris Roley, KRISROLEY. I think I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn, where this probably won't air for reasons. I used a lot of cuss words. That's professional of you. Yay, all right. And where else? That's it. TikTok, Chris Roley, KRISROLEY. Find me on TikTok. There might be amusing things. My face being chiefly among them. My face is amusing. Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye. Stay solid, freaks.